If you're organising a Zumba event, then you might need to make your whoops a little bit louder, as you probably know. I don't know if you've ever organised one, but I've organised quite a few. My first event was a really small affair. We've almost had no music, and it was pretty last minute, highly stressful. And over 3 years, I've learned how to create events where we've actually managed to break national records for the most amount of people for a Zumba Flashmob, and other events where we've raised thousands of euros for charity. So what I've done is I've shared everything that I've learned along the way in the article which is below this video. So click on the link at the bottom of this video to be able to read it. And one tip that I wanted to give you about organising Zumba events is that I'm not talking about masterclasses or sort of special stage. I mean events which are totally out of the ordinary, like events that happen not in your normal classroom or even in a gymnasium, but that take place in public spaces, outside, in shopping malls, bowling alleys. Events where you bring Zumba into somewhere new and you allow new people to discover it, and you also use the fact that Zumba can bring together a lot of people to do something good, to raise money for a charity, you know, so for people to be able to feel involved with something, to get rallying around something in their community. I remember hearing that, and I didn't understand at that point how much that would have an impact and how great that would feel until I started to do it, and it's just magical. And the tip I wanted to give you was that when you're organising an event, you don't have to do it alone. And again, that sounds obvious as well, but so many people do try and do everything on their own, me included at some points. And what's happened over time is now, whenever I'm thinking about organising an event, is the first people that I ask about the event to are my students. You know, I ask them at class, or I ask them in my newsletter, and I say, I'm thinking of doing this. Does anybody know a good venue or some equipment we could borrow, or anything you think could help? And it's amazing. I've just literally been blown away by how many students will open doors for you, ask in their networks, and you just don't know until you ask. And it's like that saying, you know, ask and you shall receive. Well, I believe the universe works through people, and as a Zumba instructor, you can use that to your advantage by asking your students to help you, and it helps them to get involved. It helps them to feel like they're not just coming to sweat and shake their booty. It helps them to make friends, to know that there's a lot to what they're doing, and people like that is what I found. You might have noticed it too. People often don't just come to Zumba to lose weight. They come for so many reasons, and we've all seen that in our own classes. And when you harness the power of an event, you can rally all of your students around. You expose Zumba to new people who haven't heard of you in your classes, so you also expand your business, and you're doing something for, you know, a greater purpose, which is to raise money for a charity. And so what I've done is I've organised all this information into the article below. So click on it to read it, share it if you find it useful, tell me in the comments below, and just remember, it's like that Michael Jackson song, you don't have to do it all alone. You are not alone. It's a really big universe out there, and this one simple tip, when I really started to apply it, it just transformed everything. And it transformed the record-breaking Flashmob that I mentioned from being pretty touch and go and stressful to becoming a massive success, because I wasn't in the beginning asking for the help I could ask. I was trying to do it all on my own, and I explain that in the article. So have a look, click on the link below to read it, and again, share it, like it, comment below, tell me if you found this useful, and have fun organising your events and asking for help. P.S. This is Sandy Levesque signing out.